Hi guys, welcome back to the channel for Sunday St. Ledger Day, um, which is the ninth race. We also have the Royal Dutch Trophy and the Nutsford Park, a race that obviously running in the middle, but in his A-Day was a major A1 class race. So let's get started. Um, so the first race, um, 9 starters. Top selection here are 1, Dreamer's Corner, 4, Duchess, 6, Good Conscience, and 9, Legal Fight. Now 1, Dreamer's Corner is making his debut. Having me as the first of my order. Um, Coming in this race, not he works with Mahogany for furlong 50 and 1. Um, on the 23rd, rode 6 furlong in 120. June 15, 3 furlong 36-4 with Roaring Kitty, who actually was a winner last time out. Rode 5 furlong 105.4 and strode 3 furlong in 41. Now, not too much of an impressive workout, but Ian Passard called for Reddish Roman. As I say, a previous race day preview, a few of these trainers that have not called for Radish Roman is actually he's picking up mount for those guys now. Um, so I'm expecting Dreamers Choice Creators a mile upset. Probably go 4-1, 9-2. So Dreamers Corner is my selection here. Now, for Duchess, um, I picked him the last 2 occasions, so I'm picking him now to win, but he may not win it now. Was second and last 2 occasions to first the Roaring Kitty, and then the Fierce Race, the Woman in Love. So those two, um, I think are from the. I know Woman in Love is from the Passage stable, and I think also Roaring Kitty. So this has been by the Passage entries, and that may happen again on Sunday. 6, Good Conscience. Um, Change of Friday here from Ricky Chase to Richard Henry. For Fitzroy Gillespie, this combination has been a lot of good races, so not surprised that Fitzroy called for Richard Henry. Now, it was second and last occasion, going 6 furlong to Alive, and before that was third by 9 1/4 lengths to Margarita on the rider. So, Good Conscience is, in form, kind of, and it's been at this exercise, not too much an impressive workout, but it's not, these are not a bunch of super horses either, so, it made us fit right in this company, and that's why I kind of go for Dreamer's Corner. Being a first time starter, you have a lot to scope to improve. 9, Legal Fight. Make a debut on June 15th with a 5 straight. Was fifth by 8 1/4 lengths to Native Flyer, Enthusiastic. Um, so return here, blinkers on. Um, they have kind of a stable, confident, because it was 9-1 on that occasion. As I said, Wacky Lynch, to bring them, so expecting Legal Flight to run a good race here. But I'm going for Dreamer's Corner over Duchess, Legal Fight, and Good Conscience. The second race, 5 furlong run, 8 starters. Top 4 selection here are 3, Noble Sovereign, 4, Boys a Girl, 7, Sensational Gift, and 8, Al Kabolan. Sovereign, Noble Sovereign was second and last to occasion, but on May 7 came up lame. Before that was second to Kensia and was second to another mission. Those are not really real beaters, but he ran good. Shane Ellis was in the saddle last occasion with 126 pounds. A return with Ricochet, slipping 3 kilo of the lot to 126. So no Sovereign should be in the frame here. Now Boise did run a lick on last occasion over 7 furlong, was 8 by 40 lengths. Something must have went wrong there. Before that, over the 4 furlong straight was 10 by 14 lengths. Beaten by Al Cabaran. Lucky Papa was a winner on that occasion. So, Boise Girl, if he wins it, is be creating an upset. Sensational Gift didn't do nothing last occasion. Also, too, was 5th, 24 lengths. Now return, maybe having some breathing issue. Return, figure it off. Look like you didn't like the figure 8 because that was the first time the figure 8 was fitted. Broke slow. So, different rider now from Rare to Philip Parchment, more bustling rider. Now Victor Williams, early in the season, was doing very good for DSTL and Associates, and they are falling off form now, but maybe it doesn't get him back now into the bonds, probably getting back fit. So look out for Sensational Gift to run a good race. My idea of the winner is Alka Berlin. Was second by a neck to Lucky Papa. Over 4 furlong. Now it's going on the round. The first time when he made the debut, it was 6 furlong. This is the 20th of October of last year. And was 9 by 99 lengths, so something went wrong there. And didn't return until March 22, 25. Ridden on that occasion by J. Forbes, and ended up being lame here, but was second. Looking back on that race, I thought that he would have won, but he stumbled a little bit because the jockey almost fell off, and I was mostly contributing that to this jockey can't ride, but he was actually lame, so he actually broke slow on that occasion. I came back 31st of May, Reddish Roman, 5 straight. Was third by 5 lengths to Cherry Blossom on Lucky Papa. And finished lame on that occasion also too. Now he returned back 4 furlong. Was now again beaten by Lucky Papa. But that was 4 furlong. So it's a risk here But this horse, out of his four start, finished lame and going around the bend. But to me, uh, Radish Romans still stick to this horse. So um, I'm picking him over Noble Sovereign, um, Sensational Gift, and Boys the Girl. The third race, 5 furlong straight, 8 starters, mini condition, nature bred, 5 year and up. Top selection here are 2 Blinding Light, 3 Lady Katara, 4 Better Than COVID, and 5 Planner. Now, Blinding Light was fifth over 4 furlong last occasion to Queen Zan and Silver Fox. Um, over 4 furlong, now return over 4 furlong again, and expect a good run from Blinding Light. And is that a previous, actually 4 previous run, second twice and third twice. So he's in form, and the jockey is tipping 4 kilo after the allotted top weight here. Blinding Light could be right there at the finish. Now, Lady Gatgora, can't pronounce that name properly, was fourth in that same race. Um, Richardson retained the mount, and he's she's my idea of the winner here, and I'm picking Lady Katgara to win this race. 4 Better Than COVID, last 2 races was very dismal. 9 by 50 lengths, 6 by 90 lengths. Um, his last race was May 17th, so he's returning from 3 months or 2 months on respite, and could return in form here. Now 5 Planner, Richard Chicks, Michael Marlowe, done nothing so far. Third by 12 lengths, the body move, Blinding Light. And when you make it double, it was 6 by 11 lengths to last Ura and body moves. So, and Blinding Light. So it's behind Blinding Light on all 2 occasions. I expect to be the same thing. But I'm going for Lady Katgara to win this race. Fourth race, 5 furlongs straight, 8 starters. 3 year and up to McClearman, 600 to 700,000. 6 year and up, 9 minutes of 4. And top 4 selection here: 2 Jaguar, 3 Specialicious, 5 Topic Good, and 7 Prince Marshall. Now, 2 Jaguar, speedball in this race, claimed on last occasion by Jason DaCosta from Greg Fennell, for Carlton Watson. Previous trained by also Adrian Prince and the Moister Philip Fiani. So, as I said, first few weeks that Carlton Watson have claimed a lot of horses for Jason Acosta for a couple of reasons: for him to retain his owners championship, and Jason Acosta to retain his trainers championship. Now he was second and last occasion by 3 lengths to Emperor of the Cat, which was a good run, and before that was fourth by 4.5 lengths to KP Choice. So all these majorities gonna be now with a 5 straight. So I'm looking for Jaguar to be right there at the finish. Now 3 Basilicious was third and last occasion to lose the Warrior Rusty. Gave way in the final furlong. Before that, he was fourth by 4.25 lengths to Rusty, fourth again to Phonometer by 4.25 lengths. So his last 8 or 9 race was being over the straight. Now he again return over the straight, and Wesley Henry Speed Racing jockey could probably see Basilicious actually winning this race. Now 5 Tap It Good. Um, Interesting entry here. Yes, as I was saying, 5 Tap It Good, interesting entry here. Was winner over the 5 straight on April 19 by 5 lengths, beating Buzz Assault, um, the Shane Garden in the saddle. Last time, June 15, when 5.5 furlong was 6 by 10 lengths to Big Argument, Turn On the Light and Big Juice. Now, coming off a 3 weeks rest, the sauce came down in uterus and is by temperature from 40-15 by Fushi to Pegasus. So he's bred good. And it's my idea of an upsetter in this race. So Tap It Good, I'm expecting to create a mild upset here at money line 10-1. 7 Prince Marshall, Emilio, McLean, Ryan Darby, lame on the last occasion, and before that, order going 5.5 furlong was beaten by KP Choice and Generational Emperor of the Cat. He was 8 by 23 lengths. Before that, in 5.5 furlong was second, 2.5 lengths to Exotic Light. So the stars usually run one good race, one bad race, and being that this is a not too a strong field, that's the reason I'm going for Tap It Good, but just over Jaguar, Basilicious, and Prince Marshall. Fifth race, 7 furlong, 8 starters, restrictive allowance 4, nature bred 5 year and up, non of 3, and importing 5 year and up, non of 2. Top 4 selection here are 2, Passport, 4, Captain Philip, 5, Swami the Butcher, and 6, The Real Identity. 2, Passport, third and last occasion to Poppy Gray, always right. Disputed the lead, but there was 1.5 furlong. Actually came to the furlong pole a length and a quarter, but finished a length and a quarter still, but was third, related to third on the line. So the more bustling Philip has win than when Phillips called for. So I'm expecting Passport to actually go close again. 4, Captain Phillips, um, Barrington Barge, Garvin Harris was in that same race with passports, but he was fourth by two and a half lengths. So expect him to. No, I'm gonna half a furlong shorter. So I'm expecting Captain Phillips to go close again. 5, Shwami the Butcher, Lamar Phillips in the saddle. On June 6 was 6 by 8.5 lengths to Kismet and Princess Ifia. Um, with a more patient ride, Shwami the Butcher could run out a winner here. Last win going 6.5 furlong with Suki in the saddle, beating Cosmic Force and Always Right. And before that, going 5.5 furlong was a winner by 13 lengths. Um, I remember that day the gambler was on that day. I was just think this was the last race, and from the first race, everybody was talking about Shami the Butcher. So looking for him to run another huge race. But my idea to win is actually on the real identity. 4 star, 2 win, 1 second, 1 third. Make his debut going 4 furlong straight. Was second by 8.25 lengths to the at dancer. And on that occasion he broke slow, but the at dancer was not for catching. Came back April 26, 6 furlong, was a winner by 11 lengths. Um, Came back with Philip Parchment. On 24th of May was third by a length to Medical Award and Money Box. Broke slow on that occasion. Came back with Clueless in the saddle again and on June 15 and run out at 8.5 lengths winner. So all these win was written by Clueless, trainer called about the Jack, and coming in light here and expecting the real identity to win this race. Sixth race. Um 5.5 furlong, 8 starters. Restricted allowance 5. Nature bid for you and up numbers of 2 and important for you and up maiden. Top 4 selection here are 1 Never, 2 Cherry Blossom, 3 Global Machine, and 6 Military Lights. Now Never um, had issue at the gate on last occasion and was declared late non-starter. It was giving us a trouble to get into the gate, and he sometimes does this, and I'm hoping that he actually go into the gate quietly on this occasion, because he's one of my executor arts here. 2 Cherry Blossom, Clive Lynch, was third on last occasion to Solace and Successful Man. Before that was second by half a length. Design Diva was a winner, won the 5 straight by 4.5 lengths, beating Lucky Papa and Albert Berlin. So this Cherry Blossom is in good form. Now the trainer called for a more accomplished jockey, not apprentice, so he's been thinking this all needs strong handling. So I'm expecting Cherry Blossom to go close. Now 3 Global Machine, Cotton Cunningham, Reddish Roman, 11 starts so far, one win, one third. On the last occasion, broke slow and was ended up being four by 7.5 lengths to Linstead Market, Military Light. So the thing is, Military Light seems to be beating Global Machine every time they met. Um, they met on March 15, and Global Military Light was second on the third on that occasion. He came back again on the 26th of April. Military Light was third again. Came back on the 31st of May. Military Light was second again. So one, two, three, four. The last four times they met, Military Machine has beaten Global. Military Light have beaten Global Machine, but on this occasion, I think Global Machine made us turn the tables now. Because it was written by Shakes, Francis, Romain Garden, Treaton, Richards, Two-Time, and Jackson. Now, they called for Radish Roman. Um, I think Global Machine should turn the tables on Military Light. And so goes to Military Light and was seventh by 6.5 lengths a large occasion, broke slow, and he's been there and thereabout. I'll say with they met Global Machine, and he most of the time run in front of Global Machine. Um, the time Global Machine has beaten him, went in front of him on April 12th. That time was written by Radish Roman. But I'm actually sticking to three Global Machine to get the better Military Light, um, Never, and Cherry Blossom. The seventh race, 9 furlong, 25 yards, 6 starters for the Royal Dutch Trophy, overnight allowance, 3, you will up, top 4 selection era, 1, Providence, 2, Super Alex, 3, Winfield, and 5, Blue Vinyl. I'm not spending too much time on this race. Top firm selection here is Blue Vinyl, way more accomplished than all of this. So Blue Vinyl firm selection here. 8th race, 6.5 furlong, 8 starters for the Nashwood Park Cup. Was once a Grade 1 race. Now it's downgraded. Main condition, native mature and upward. The top 4 selection are 4, E Sensational, 5, Papi Uso, 6, Secret Sensation, and 8, Mini Yola. Now, Secret is Sensational, the morning line favorite with Radish Roman in the saddle. Is Sensational was second on last occasion to Benison, going 9 furlong and 25 yard. Um, that was his best run. That occasion they had put the visor on, so that's the improvement there. Um, so Alfred Bronkoff called back for Radish Roman, and he could end up being run out of comfortable winner here. 5, Papi Uso, third last occasion to midnight run on Secret Sensation, third by length and 3/4. That was an improved run or previous 8 starts. So Papi Uso could be on the improve. 6, Secret Sensation. Um, when I had took the sauce on last occasion, I was saying that the sauce was considered the better of the two Carl Anderson entry, which was the Guinness winner, Burning Edge, and was expected to actually do good here, but didn't do anything until his last race, with the fast he was half a length, broke slow and was making up the huge ground at the end. Trainer called back for Grant, and I'm looking for Secret Sensation to run a huge race here. Now, my idea of the winner is Miniola, Jason Acosta, Robert Holiday was 10th by 21 lengths on last occasion to Rowing Kitty, no threat. Before that was second to My Apology. Um, I don't think Jason had figured this house out as yet, but this is the fourth occasion, 4 straight now. Alizina has chose the ride, so Miniola, I'm expecting to create an upset here, and I'm going to pick Miniola to win over very dangerous Secret Sensation here. Is sensational and Papi Uso. Now the ninth and final race, the St. Ledger for 3-year-old and native by 3-year-old and up. Now, top 4 selection here are 3 Burning Edge, 4 Sensational Soul, 9 Bob the Builder, and 11 I Dream Again. Now, Burning Edge was the Guinness winner last time out and won by 5 lengths. Was in mid pack all along, so the distance should not be a endurance here. She's by Burning Clearance, who turned the granddaughter of Crypto Clearance. So the distance won't be an edge here, won't be an endurance here, and his time in the Guinness was faster than Sensational Soul. On June 28th, 5 furlong straight, in a minute flat, half mile in 47. So she's in good nick. She's getting weight from the colt. So Burning Edge should give Roddy Sherman his second St. Ledger winner. Now 4 Sensational Soul is a 2000 Guinness winner. The time of 142.4, while Burning Edge was 141.3. So almost a second. So in the times, it should be 5 lengths. Burning Edge should be 5 lengths in front of Sensational Soul, they run in that same race. Um, he's in rapid improvement. Shavan Majaraj, Shane Ellis, and Gary Sobradi, they combined to in a lot of classic races together. Um, so I'm expecting Station and Soul to fight out the finish with Burning Edge. 9, Bob the Builder, who was my selection in the 2000 Guineas. Now, for obvious reasons, um, Radish choose Burning Edge. Um, she was leading at the furlong post, so she just gotten beaten, and Burning Edge seemed to be the better of the two at this point, and that's why I think Radish choose Burning Edge. But I'm expecting Bob the Builder to run a big race now. Does he stay 10 furlong is the big issue here. Maybe not. So I'm Philip Partner will get the best out of him right out of this edge front Sound of America, which is bred to actually get the distance, by American man. Love to see a offspring American man. So I'm expect Brendan to run a huge race. He could be the leader at the top of the straight until Burning Edge and Supreme Soul make their move. Now, the most interested horse in this race is actually I Dream Again. Jason DeCosta, Robert Alladine. Now, this horse make his debut March 5th. 5.5 furlong, was a winner by 9 lengths, beating Giant, that was the last name, Brandon. He may call it an occasion. Now, he came back in April, taking on the big boys in the Prince concert. Ran a credible race, was fourth to Runaway Star, Sable Pen, and Anna Prince. Mark My Identity. Was used up in that race, so he was making the pace for Runaway Star. Came back in the Kingston, was fourth by 4.5 lengths to Supreme Soul, Runaway Star, and Strong Mind. Came back in the Guinness and was third, 5.5 lengths to Supreme Sensational Soul and Bob the Builder. He tired at the end, but he's been working canter 9 furlongs, so Jason's pushing the distance in his on June 29th, 7 furlong 131, beat Mighty Gully on that occasion, in that workout. He's by Soul Warrior, so he should get the journey by Lady Najaria by legal process. Very interesting entry, as I said before, and I'm expecting a huge run from I Dream Again. And interestingly, I'm taking Burning Edge over I Dream Again, Sensational Soul, and Bob the Builder. So, racing fans, that's my selection for the St. Ledger for Sunday, July 6th. Until the next race day, enjoy.